Several months ago, we bought over 8 acres of land with a private lake and immediately got to work developing this piece of property into our home base. We had a game plan. We got a septic system installed, ran our own electric, set up water lines, built a pole barn for tools and storage and all of that kind of stuff so that we could work here on the property. But now we're thinking we made some mistakes because our game plan is falling apart. So here was the original plan. If you don't know, we have been living and traveling full-time in RVs for the past 5 years, but we decided that we wanted a home base, a place where we could do our DIY projects that you guys know we love doing, and also have a place where we could venture away from and come back to. Plan was to put up an epic pole barn that we could park the RV under, and it was gonna have an amazing outdoor living space, an outdoor kitchen, the patio furniture, all this stuff. It was gonna be the coolest RV site you had ever seen. And from the campsite, an amazing view of our lake. And since we wanted a view of the lake from the campsite of the RV, and we needed to be able to pull onto our property, back the RV into a spot, and leave our property with a huge RV and truck, we were pretty limited on where this epic RV pole barn could go on our property, especially since we didn't want to cut down all the trees on our property that give us all of this privacy that we love. We do actually have a neighbor, and you never see them from our videos because of all our trees. So anyways, that meant the pole barn had to go right here. And that also answered the question of why we didn't put the RV on the concrete pad that was already on the property, because it wasn't in the right spot. But then after a while, we realized that we don't want to travel in this RV, and we don't want to live stationary in it on the property either. We realized that this here little lake, you know what it needs? It needs a little cabin, and that changes everything.
So the problem with it is that we want our cabin, if we want to build a cabin, we want it to be a little bit more centrally located on a property.
And the problem with that is, you want to show them where all of our utilities are now located?
Okay, come on, come with me, guys. Meter box for our power is directly that way in the woods. And we ran our power to this. Also ran water, W-A-R-T-E-R. That's how you say it. That's how you spell it.
And the septic is here. So all utilities right here.
Yep.
It was gonna work perfect.
Water, and our septic and channel locks. What the world? What are these doing down here? We're gonna lose them. I've been out here mowing in the jungle, guys. I'm kind of all over the place right now. Y'all just don't have to bear with us, though. We're gonna get you there. I don't know where we're going, but we're gonna take you.
Yes, I want the cabin more centrally located, but that's what we have to figure out. So,
but let's get some T-posts.
Okay.
Not T-posts. Let's get some wooden stakes, hammer them in, and measure it out to see where it would land.
See, we want to see what it's going to look like.
We're also thinking, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but putting it closer to the bank.
Yes.
In 25 years, it's going to erode and the house is going to fall in. That's 25 years from now.
We probably won't be here in 25 years.
Don't say that.
Just
this is my pride and joy now.
When have we ever done anything for 25 years?
Another thing we got to do today, guys, show them all this junk.
Oh, gosh.
It is a wreck out here. All our scraps from all our projects, this is where we throw it. It's just been building up, but now that we got a trailer over here, we're going to load all this junk up, all this trash, and take it to the dump. I'm going to mow all this, make it look a little bit better. Another thing we got to deal with today, guys, is my mower ran out of gas in the woods way back there on the complete opposite end of the property. So I gotta figure that out too. Figure it out. I gotta
really figure it out. We just have to.
I just gotta do it. Just gotta do it.
The reason why moving, like putting the cabin more centrally located, could be a problem. We're not sure. Like, can we run septic that far to it? How much is it? Are we gonna have to relocate our electric? Of course, the electric we ran was for an RV spot anyways. So we might have to rerun electric anyways. We're gonna have to rerun water lines. We're just gonna have to do all our work that we already did all over again, essentially. I think. Yep. You live and you learn, I guess?
You just live.
You just live.
I don't learn nothing.
No learning.
I ain't gonna learn nothing.
Okay, I think we start by imagining what we want to look out of our living room window.
Yeah.
And I imagine this.
I don't want to take down any more trees.
No.
Other than this one. Well, how wide?
Wide, 24 feet.
24. And I think we kind of are in the one that angled, right?
That's what I was thinking too. Let's see how this looks. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. So this would be the front corner. Mm-hmm. And then the view from the front corner. That's
right,
pretty
grab that
nice. This is gonna be 36 feet long.
Yeah, we're gonna have to move over a little bit.
Living large. This isn't a mansion build. This is a reasonable, tiny living cabin build. And see if we've got it even almost square. This is going to be the biggest project we've ever done in our entire lives.
Yeah.
42 feet, 8 inches. 43.9.
43.9, so we're about a foot off.
Yeah, something's a little trapezoidal.
This is 43.9.
Yeah, so it's...
So the other side is squished. No, it has to turn the other way.
So these have to come this way?
Yeah.
This is obviously just for placement anyway, so we want it close, but we ain't pouring the foundation today.
43.3.
Seems like it's not
That's
gonna
gonna
be
be too short on this one. That is 43.1.
43.1?
1, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty close. Do we like this placement?
Yeah. I mean, I would personally probably move it down a little bit further. I think I would put this kind of lined up right in here somewhere, really.
Because now we're how far from our septic?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if this back corner to the septic, let's see how long it is.
About 45 feet.
So there's no rules about how far your septic tank can be from your house. The thing that you have to consider is that there has to be a certain slope from the house to the septic, 1/4 inch per foot in our area. So what we're doing right now is Craig is going to dig down to the bottom of our little sewer pipe here, or septic pipe, and that'll tell us how far down in the ground our inlet for the septic is. Okay.
All right.
So there's the
Let's see what is
pipe.
What height is that? So we're using a laser level versus tape measures, because the laser level will pick a height and it will hold that height for anywhere at, no matter the change in elevation in the land.
Just because it's X number of inches from the top of the ground over here, doesn't mean that's the same X number of inches over here, because the ground might not be level. If it's 45 feet from the septic, that means we need to do 45 times 0.25, which means we need to have 11.25 inches of difference.
Okay.
So let's see what it is here.
We are at
3 feet.
3.5, 3.6. Looking pretty good.
Oh, that is now what?
Oh, that is 4 feet and just under 6 inches.
Okay, so literally exactly what we need. 11.25.
11.25. Okay, so it's just over that.
But that means that we can't go much further than that.
No, that's it. I guess it also depends on if our slab will be built up any.
Which it should, so that gives us a little bit more wiggle room too. So we might be okay with the septic and being able to have the cabin more centrally located on the property. Can't probably move it over as far as we would have wanted to, but I think it's gonna be okay. Now electric's gonna be a whole nother story. I don't know what we're gonna have to do with our electric lines, because we're probably gonna need different kind of electric for the house than what we ran for the RV. So that's TBD. In the meantime, we're getting things cleaned up around here and trying to make it look like
Somebody lives here?
Like somebody lives here, yeah. Or like a place we want to live. And of course, we gotta get gas for the mower so Craig can finish mowing. It is, I think, the hottest day that we've had so far, I guess, so far this summer. You're just, the whole Gatorade's gone.
I promised my sons that I'd take them swimming today. So I gotta go mow down around the dock and then I think take them swimming.
Okay, sounds like a plan to me. You don't just have to put gas in the mower, you have to put gas in the mower that you ran out of gas on the far other side of the property.
Just do a long time lapse of us walking.
We also, I'm gonna say discovered, it's not the right word to use because we've had our property surveyed since before we bought it, but we quote unquote discovered that we actually have a lot more land up here on this side of the lake than we thought. After Craig started mowing it and we started kind of like looking at the property lines.
Says I'm gonna add just over a quarter of a tank.
Oh goodness.
Dang, how much does this thing hold?
This thing can hold a lot more gas than I thought, huh?
Yeah, I definitely need a bigger gas can.
Craig's mowing. Let's get ready. I'm ready for lake day. This new little Milwaukee like blower thing has become so handy. I keep using it for everything. Clean stuff off. Blow up our tubes, apparently. Maverick's already ready to go swimming. Leland, you ready too? Got drinks.
Come on.
And towel.
Come on, boys.
Come on, Maverick. Okay, you wanna go swimming? You wanna go swimming?
Boy, calm down.
Go on, Maverick.
What are you doing, boy?
Why way over there, Maverick?
Where's he going? Why is that where you chose to go in?
There he goes. He can get to you now.
What are you doing?
Did you have a fun time, Leland? Maverick, what about you? Look up. This is why we don't let him come to the lake all the time. Look at that forehead. Look at it, Maverick. Big thank you to eTrailer for sponsoring today's video. We've gotten a lot of really cool things from eTrailer over the last several months, and there are a few things that keep coming up from you guys wanting to either get links for or updates on. So here's a little roundup of cool stuff from eTrailer. First up, our dehumidifier. Yes, it's still working great. We love it. And even though we are running all of our ACs basically 24/7 because it's summer and they are pulling moisture from the air, we still empty this thing like once a day because Florida. So scan this QR code to check it out on eTrailer or check the links in the description of this video. Second thing, the ratchet straps. Y'all, I'm not lying when I say that these are the best ratchet straps. And you know how I know that they are the best? Because I don't get angry when I use them. They're still great, still love them. You can check them out on eTrailer. They don't get tangled, they retract, all the cool stuff. They held our bikes in the garage really well. Last thing, the truck bed cover, which we got installed at eTrailer using their free install program. What do we think of that? Truck bed cover. Thoughts on the truck bed cover?
What's there to say about the best truck bed cover there is? Other than it works great.
Still working good? Still liking it?
Yeah. I can just open it and push it and it goes all the way forward. So great.
Pretty great.
It doesn't sound like that's that big of a deal, but none of the others did that.
So again, big thank you to eTrailer. When you guys use one of our links before shopping on eTrailer, it lets them know that we're a good partner to continue working with. And so thank you to you guys too for helping to support the channel.
We've been out here doing some yard work, and we have discovered that we actually have a lot more usable space on this side of the property.
The lake's right there.
Yeah,
and we thought we just had a little bank that we could kind of walk.
Little trail, but found out we actually have a decent amount. We just gotta uncover it It's got some new lands to discover over here. So we're going to try and mow and bush hog and cut a lot of that, undercut it. We're not taking any trees unless they're dead or whatever, but we want to undercut so we can navigate it, and then also start putting in a trail around the lake.
We've been inspired.
Finally.
I'm so excited. I want to be able to walk all the way around the lake.
Yeah, that is the plan. It's going to get really tough. As soon as we get to that back side and coming up that side, it's going to get really tough to make it all the way around. We'll see how much we can get done. I don't think it's getting all done today, but we're going to put some dents in it, that's for sure. When I say dents in it, I mean probably dents in the tractor, but it's already gotten one or two, so yeah.
What's one more?
What's one more? It's already missing an eye.
So we had a survey done, but because of all the overgrowth, the surveyors didn't want to put stakes every like 50 feet or whatever, so we don't have that many stakes to show our property line. So we're kind of having to use our best judgment, the GPS, and be able to just see what we can see between the stakes. Straight that way.
I gotta get back there.
Like a whole jungle over there. We need to make it look more like this, which is what Craig was working on yesterday. We just didn't realize how far over we could go. I don't know if you remember Craig talking about needing to build a bridge to get like over to the other side because we thought this big hole kind of wrapped all the way around. Turns out it doesn't. There's a land bridge right here. We just had to clear some stuff.
I do think we could put in a pretty cool mountain bike trail though with all these hills and stuff.
Yeah? Let's see if we can make it across over to
Oh
it.
yeah, I guess I need to grab this tree, move it. Oh, I need to go up over here.
We have never been able to just like walk through this part of our property without getting tore up by vines and branches. Bugs are out. There it is. Little pink I see shining through. Right here.
We made it to the back of the back corner.
There's the lake.
Man, I bet there isn't been something that could drive itself back here and so stinking long. So one thing is our property line is right here, but we got an actual like nature trail on our property, guys. This is crazy. There's about to be so many deer using this probably.
Look,
like
you
it
can
just
see all the way
goes.
down.
That's pretty nuts. Man, I'm excited. If we can just make it on around, that'd be great. I know we can't, because I know that other side, the further we go that way, the worse it gets. Every foot we go that way, the worse it gets. It's pretty bad now.
He is in line with our property marker right now. I'm gonna start heading along the backside. We actually talked to the guy who owned it, and he said he didn't mind if we made a little trail back here. I gotta keep my distance from this bush hog throwing stuff.
I think that's it too. There's just trees. I think it's gonna be chainsaw from here on out.
Chainsaw, loppers.
Tractor did good today. Proud of you.
next one, and then we'll be able to ride the tractor right over this area.
Better watch out.
Kinda doesn't fit the best. Making progress. How's it looking up here? Did your hood pop up?
Yeah, there's a big tree laying across right there too.
Uh-oh.
But I couldn't, so.
Like a dead tree?
I think I couldn't really tell.
So this is the floor of what we're going through. Basically just a wall. But we're trying to make a trail so that we can see the lake. And this is the after. Look, you are making a trail.
There is a trail being made. We're running over some pretty thick stuff right now. Goodness. All right, chainsaw. It got quite slow yesterday trying to get through all this. I think this is a little bit much for my tractor. I literally couldn't even push into it. I was spinning out, and that's with four-wheel drive and lockers on. So it's not working. It's not working. I think this is a lot thicker than I anticipated it being, but we got a way to solve this, guys. Let me take you right back here. I'll show you our secret weapon.
We made some progress though. Look at this.
Yeah, look at all these things. I mean, like that's good job, bush hog. So our secret weapon is this guy right here. Okay, some of you probably have seen this before on somebody else's channel, Happily Ever Hanks. We called him up when it wasn't working yesterday and asked if we could borrow it. I'm hoping with this that we're gonna be done today. But I'm excited to see what this thing can do. It's a beefy piece of equipment.
Yeah,
there shouldn't be nothing stopping it out here.
I don't think you have any problems.
I mean, we're trying to save any real trees.
Yeah,
like we want this to feel like a nature trail when you're walking on it. So we ain't trying to take everything out.
But we do want you to be able to walk on it.
Yeah, that's the goal. But let's get started. Let's see what this thing will do.
If you can't tell, this is a major difference from up here to down there in terms of elevation. So the biggest goal today is obviously to stay on the top of the bank. Number one goal. See how it's just making a nice trail through here?
We're getting close. Does it look like it's actually cutting a trail in?
Yeah, it does.
Ever looked at our dog from here?
No, I can
Well, it's pretty nice over there.
It does look kind of nice over there. He's getting pretty close to the back of corner of our property. We've almost made it all the way across the lake here in the back. And somehow, despite the fact that I'm not anywhere near the skid steer, I've got grease all over my shirt. How did that happen? I don't know. What are we looking at here?
You see all these bricks? What is all that? I don't even know what to do. All right, so you can see we got a bunch of like just trash. I don't know, blocks and bricks and stuff. Yeah. It's like just piled up here. It's crazy. Why? Why'd they do that? We're gonna have to get the dump trailer back here or something. load it all up. Like it wouldn't be.
It is literally a huge pile of cinder blocks and bricks.
Why would they do this? Holy smokes, Victoria, it's massive too.
Why is this back? We've never even been back here.
It just keeps going. That's crazy.
Do you see our property marker anywhere over there?
No, it's just mounds of concrete. Why would anyone do this?
We're never getting all of this out of here.
No, I don't even think there's a chance. It literally is going to ruin our trail.
It keeps going?
Oh yeah, I mean it's back here.
That's more?
This is, but it's kind of buried right here. I mean, it goes all back in there too.
This is terrible.
Yeah.
I know it just looks like trees, but it's not. Underneath all these vines is just massive piles of concrete blocks.
All the way to the other corner. Like it's all the way.
What do you mean all the way? Like up to the front?
No, I hope not. And then it goes 20, 30 feet that way too. It is quite disappointing. The only thing you could probably do is rent a big enough excavator and bulldozer and dig a big enough hole to push it in and bury it. And then it's like, where you do that at?
Well, yeah, because I mean, this spills onto the neighbor's property.
Yeah, for sure.
They put it on the neighboring property when they did it. So we can't dig a hole. We can't dig a hole.
Even, I mean, it was done probably 20 years ago. They could at least, like there's a giant hole up there. They could have poured all this in and then put sand on top. That'd have been fine. Instead, they just pile it in piles on not even just their property, whoever owns that property.
And we'll have a not quite circle nature trail. We are making our way back around to the, I guess we'll call it the front side of the lake, to start making our trail over there on the side of the lake that we've never really been able to go before. We do own more of the bank on that side than we did in the rear, so we should be fine with being able to clear out a path the size of the skid steer. So it'll be the side with the tall ledge that Craig's always talking about making his zip lines and stuff from. Dock is right there. It's gonna be along this edge up there all the way to the back as far as we can go. Y'all just saw that we discovered we can't go make it all the way around because that back corner was where all that concrete debris was. So we're gonna go as far as we can, see what happens. I do know I need to put some bug spray on because those mosquitoes were getting me back there in the woods. Our mosquitoes are actually not too bad out here, especially in our open area, even with the pond, because we have so many fish in there. And I think that's why they don't really get us. But when you get back into the woods and the brush, as with anywhere in Florida, you start seeing some skeeters. There's a Florida nature trail right here. Look at this, guys. Look at that. We're making our way around town. This is pretty cool. I have never been able to stand here and see this view before. Our dock. Even though we're not going to be able to connect a full loop around the lake, I am pretty excited again, because even just being able to get up here on this side of it, being able to see all sides and all viewpoints of the lake is going to be really exciting. And maybe one day we'll find a way to make it through all the concrete junk at the very back corner. Ugh, bunch of trash. What you got going on?
Whole bunch of trash.
Whole bunch of trash, huh? Do you see that whole boat?
Yep. It's a whole bunch of piles of concrete up here too.
I guess this might be the end. Into the trail. Let's get this thing turned around and come back out this way we came. So the brush cutter on the skid steer cleared the path great, but we want this to be a nice nature trail where, you know, you can walk through it and not get smacked in the face with any branches. And, you know, it does leave behind some branches that hang over, and you can't get them good with the brush cutter, or she's gonna tear up the whole tree. So we're coming through with the hedger, and we're gonna make this nature trail look nice. If Craig ever makes it to the nature trail, he's gotten distracted by every single bush that he's walked past with the hedgers.
You talking
and
about
along
me?
the way, yes, I'm talking about you. Let's show them all of the cleared space that we now have. So, lake, we knew we had this path, but behind these trees, going that way, we have so much more space.
You want to see
Show
in
'em.
here?
Yeah, look at this. Look
We
at
got
all this
this
space.
now. I don't even know what to do with it. There's definitely gonna be a mountain bike trail put in somewhere.
Look at this.
It just keeps going back here.
We can walk. This is the other side of the trees.
Could you imagine hide and go seek?
This would be a great place for hide and go seek. And this is all our property right up until where Craig's cutting, basically.
Did you see that? We got a flat area now. It looks nice.
Look at all this big clear space
I know.
with all these pretty trees. It's like
Yeah.
it's like a park
What
in
was
here.
all this?
Looks like a park.
We just had
Beautiful.
rock right here. Here's our driveway.
Oh, lucky day.
What the world?
We could maybe use that. Okay. Some of this is ours, and we haven't fully cleared it yet because it's a big mound of dirt.
We're going to flatten this little section out.
Now that you've undercut everywhere, we can walk.
Look at this one. It needs to be trimmed.
Oh my, I
It
told
needs to be
you.
trimmed back.
He's distracted by every bush he walks by.
Is this the way?
Yep. Oh, we've got some good ones to cut here. Right in the way of the trail, but no worries. Hedgeman Craig is coming along. All right, our trail technically just takes a hard left here. Because,
This way?
yes.
This thing go where your shoulders at, that's for sure.
We reached the end of our trail on this side. After that is all the
Trash.
concrete. But this is it's still a great trail to walk
Yeah.
back here.
Yeah.
The other side of the trail we go. There we have it. What do you think of our trail?
Well, it doesn't make a circle, so it's incomplete. But it's done. It is done. We got some viewing spots to look at the water and at different angles.
But yeah, I mean, look at this. We got a clear walking trail.
Yeah. It don't go all the way around if y'all don't know.
Craig really wanted it to be a loop.
Everybody else
Tell
did
him
too.
in the comments that it's okay
No, y'all
that
tell her
it's
in the
not
comments
a loop.
it's not even a trail unless it goes in a
No,
circle.
there's plenty of out and back trails. Most of the hikes we've ever done in our life are out and back hikes. Okay, our to-do list for these last couple of days. The to-do list is never really ending, but it's almost complete. We just got to take all this junk to the dump. Oh yeah, cover it up, should be good. All that trash you saw us clean up just around the property from all these different projects we had going on before we went on our trip. And yes, it's 500 degrees out, it's Florida summer, we know it. We're gonna be sweaty for the next little while in our videos, and we apologize for that. Watch out, bird.
last time we come to this one.
What? We just had to pay $77 for 2,000 pounds lighter, 2,220 pounds lighter. And yeah, that kind of wraps it up this week, guys. You know our plans. We're going to build a little cabin. Is that starting next week? No, because
Got to get engineering plans
engineering,
and whatnot.
permits, things take time, okay?
Although they're going to start getting quotes for foundation here pretty soon.
So once we can move forward, we'll be sharing more. We do have some fun projects potentially planned in the meantime, so we'll be starting those next week. So hit that subscribe button if you want to see what they are, and we will see you guys then. Thanks for coming along. Yeah.